think about like, okay, I learned a lot, but what is like one or two things that is like really significantly changed for you?
When I went into the 3-month program, I was unorganized, unfocused, scattered, overwhelmed, feeling like it wasn't possible. And I had a list of, I don't know, more than 100 things. And my thing was, I can't do this alone.
It was super positive. You know, and I don't think there's any quick answer or quick, you know, and we all know this, right? But it was something, what will work for you within the lives that you have to make you feel better about money and wealth? And how do you get there?
In my own coaching business, I get to touch more people. So being laser focused means I have more impact. So that makes me feel really happy. Yeah.
In my mind, I would think I could get done that amount of stuff.
Okay.
And yet in truth, what I learned from your program is how to prioritize what would really make a difference in my life, whether it had to do with business or home or health or whatever it is.
I wanted to find better ways to work with my brain instead of working against my brain.
It's short, it's sweet, and it gets to the point quickly, and you can work on it continually afterwards as well.
Well, what I love is that my revenue has grown, back from when I started in January, but I would say since from May until June, just in 2 months, it doubled in my revenue.
I think that it's really being able to focus on what is going to make me happy and really shine in what I'm all about and what excites me and what I'm capable of.
And it's given me more clarity on a business end of where I desire to go.
Take that deep breath at the beginning of the day, and how am I going to take care of me today? How am I going to serve myself best so that I can show up better in my business, in my family?
And the cool part of the program was that you gave us a framework, a safe place to do the work. That was awesome. Secondly, there were other people in the course that we were able to bounce things off of each other, and that was very helpful.
You were able to help me and guide me in some of the tools and resources that have been just so monumental in the last even just couple of weeks in my life.
The course helped me to do was to identify what are the really important things that I need to be paying attention to. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of things I could be paying attention to, but really what are the important things? And what is the system that I'm going to put in place to make sure that I'm paying attention to those.
I've given myself permission to look at me and go, you know, I need to be a priority. I am worth it.
Right.
And I can't enjoy the wealth. I can't enjoy my family and my relationships if I'm not healthy.
Taking a breath and making a step. And it made all the difference for me. I mean, I've never been a meditator, but now I meditate my way.
I had been hesitant to get my website up and going just because of some of the training I had in duplication. And I still believe that. I don't believe a website is for everybody when, you know, if you're working inside of a network marketing business, but I do have some goals outside of what I want to do. And so having that tool has been awesome.
When I work with my clients, even if it's in the afternoon, I am not just fully present, but I am fully energized.
If you are in a position where things are feeling overwhelming and you want to get things simplified, this is a great way to do it. Second of all, because of what's going on now, because this is virtual, it's easy peasy.
But it isn't until you really sit down and look at that from a foundational standpoint,
right,
that if you don't do it,
right,
what all it affects.
In terms of revenue, I went from about a steady, probably 300 to 500 to 700 to 1,000.
I always say, can I afford to do this? The question I ask myself is, can I afford not to? Because when I'm overwhelmed and I'm feeling like I felt back in January before this class, if I didn't do it, I would be a basket case now. I probably would have gotten sick because I was so stressed and frustrated. So if you're anywhere near that point, you can't afford not to do it.
So your course has definitely given me the freedom to feel safe to grow.
I haven't felt like I've worked necessarily harder. I've worked smarter.
Like just kind of taking some of the pieces and not just using it for my growth, but using it for growth for those around me.
So what I'm hearing is you're able to now better knit together work and home, and most importantly, you.
Yes.